Hi everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you for 2014. It was a great year for me, and thanks to you, right now I have more than 1.5 million views, which is quite crazy for me. Thanks for all of your support, for likes, shares, comments on my videos. It really means a lot to me. And now to the second part of the video. I'm going to answer all of your questions that you asked me on Facebook, on YouTube and other social media. So here we go. How old are you? I am 23. When did you start playing an instrument? My first instrument was a recorder, and I started playing it when I was about 5 or 6 years old. I also learned the first few chords on guitar when I was about 6 years old, but actually I started playing for real when I was about 14 or 15 years old. For how many hours do you play guitar each day? It depends. When I'm busy with studying or, for example, mixing my songs, I can play for 1 hour or even less. But I'm trying to play for about 2 to 3 hours a day. When I first picked up a guitar, I used to play for about 12 hours a day, of course during weekends, but right now I don't have that much time, so... What is your favorite band? The Darkness. What is your favorite color? Blue. Your 3 favorite guitarists? Sean Lane, Paul Gilbert, and on third place, Justin and Dan Hawkins from The Darkness. Do you have any guilty pleasure songs? I do! I actually enjoy a lot of pop music, and for example, I don't know, Kesha, Timber or Poker Face by Lady Gaga. I like that songs. Best song ever made? Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath? Led Zeppelin. If you had to choose 3 songs you'll have to listen to for a long time, which ones would you choose and why? The Darkness, English Country Garden, because I love that song. Daft Punk, Get Lucky, because I've heard that a million times and I still like that song. Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, because it's for me one of the best songs ever. That's a question that was asked by a lot of people. What is your recording setup and how do you record your videos? It's going to be a long answer. First of all, I plug my guitar straight into Tom Port UX2 by Line 6, which is a USB interface. Then I'm sending a signal into my DAW, which is Reaper. And then in my DAW I'm usually using various amp simulation plugins such as Skavham S-Gear or Overloud TH2 and some free simulations like simulations from Lepo. At the same time I'm recording video with my Nikon Coolpix P520, and for editing video I'm using an Avid Studio. I'm also using various plugins for mixing, such as Waves, mostly CLA bundle, I really like it, and also plugins by Brainworks. How do you merge instrumental backing tracks with the lead you play? Well, if I have a backing track, I usually tend to cut somewhere between 200 and 300 Hz, and I'm boosting that in a guitar track. I'm also using a high-pass filter at about 70 or 80 Hz to cut all of the bass. And it helps a lot your tracks to fit better with a backing track. Who is your favorite YouTube musician? Oh, that's a tough one. I can choose only one, but I will go with 4. Andrew Huang, Dave from Boy in a Band. Their videos are really awesome and you should definitely check them out. Andy Rehfeld, who makes hilarious arrangements of various songs. You should definitely check out his videos, they're so funny that it really blows my mind every time. And Drew Stalin, who is a great guitarist, vocalist and quite funny guy. Are you related to Mr. Paul Gilbert? No, I'm not. How did you learn being that good? Thank you. Do you have any learning routine, like practicing a certain pattern over and over again? Not really, because when I first picked up a guitar I used to just sit, put on some backing tracks and just jam along. I've never really practiced that much, I just played my guitar. When I was playing for about 4 years, I picked up a DVD by Paul Gilbert, and it's available on YouTube here. And you should definitely check it out because it's really awesome and it helps a lot to improve your alternate picking and overall technique. How many guitars do you have? I have 7 guitars, 5 electric, 1 classical, 1 acoustic, and I also have a bass. What was your first guitar? This is my first guitar, it's Samick MB2 Malibu, but I've heavily modified it. I've changed pickups, it was a humbucker, right now there are 3 dual coils, and I've also changed tuners for locking tuners. It's a really good guitar for the price. Which of your guitars are your favorite? Probably my Ibanez S320, which is right here. It's a really cool guitar that sounds really good and has a really comfortable neck. It's also real light, which is really good for concerts because my back doesn't hurt so much like usual. Does your mom, dad watch your videos? Yes, they do, and they quite like them. They're not into metal, but other stuff is cool. What was the first song you learned? It was a part of Malaguena which sounded something like this. More like this. Have you ever had the feeling that you suck so hard you should quit and maybe play another instrument? Not really. When I see people that are better than me, and there are a lot of people who are way better than me and I will never reach that level, it actually inspires me to play more. I never thought about quitting because, you know, music is not a competition. There will always be people that are more talented or successful than you, but I don't think it should stop you from playing, because playing is fun. What is the hardest song you have ever played? If you're speaking about songs on my channel, probably it will be Idziemy Damy Zetaj by Baby Metal, which is totally crazy song, for me at least. And one of the hardest songs that I've never published, at least not yet, is Fives by Guthrie Govan. So that's about it. If you'd like to ask me something, just post a comment in the video section below. I'll try to answer that as fast as possible. Thank you very much once again and see you soon. Bye!